B-rated movies.
Welcome to Burr-rated, B-rated movies. I'm Anthony.
I'm Brian. I was going to start doing those things while you were introducing yourself of how now, brown cow. How now, you know.
Yeah.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Oh, that'll be on a different episode.
Me.
Right?
Yeah. The episode we keep teasing, but we haven't done yet.
Oh, it's going to be done.
It will happen, and it will be amazing.
Yes, it will. So, I think we should start out since, you know, I just choked on what I mean,
Since
it's my fault. It was I guess it was a good choke. You know?
You got a lot of alcohol.
Right? I took a fat drink of Kraken, and I don't know if it just wasn't stirred all the way, mixed, whatever it was, but it got me. It tricked me. But it was a good one. Kraken. Such a good drink, man.
Yeah. I do enjoy the nights we get Kraken.
Yeah, we're gonna have to eventually. Like, we've done Sailor. I mean, it's similar to Sailor, where it doesn't have an aftertaste of, you know, a bunch of stuff, but it for sure sneaks up on you.
Oh yeah, it does.
Yeah. But no. All right. What do we got going on tonight?
Well, tonight we're watching Rottentail. Let's see, this is the guy from Parker Lewis Can't Lose as the genetically modified Peter Rottentail.
Here comes Pete. Oh, I get it now.
Yeah, it's like Peter Cottontail,
yep,
but it's Rottentail. It's very clever.
It took me all this time, and then as soon as you were saying it out loud,
it took me about a minute or two, and I was like, oh, Rottentail, got it. It's clever. It's a clever name.
Indeed. Now,
just from watching the trailer, I can say the prosthetics that he has to wear to become Rottentail, it's pretty impressive. Like
it did.
It like if I saw that thing,
it would look like so much mixture between so much stuff.
Like I got like rabbit and armadillo,
leprechaun, Freddy, and the way its ears are too, like bent down.
Oh yeah,
it looks like it's like a scared animal too. It's like, you know, it's gonna fuck something up.
Oh yeah,
you know. But
yeah, we should also mention that we are also reminding people of the Indiegogo for New Fear's Eve.
Yes,
with Dave Sheridan and Felissa Rose.
Great. It looks. I've been seeing.
It looks pretty.
Their posts and stuff on it.
Looks pretty cool.
Yes, the Indiegogo. So they just got an executive producer. Someone signed up as one.
Oh, that's right.
And they're doing some more of the stuff. I'm not sure if you guys saw the post where we talked about the pictures that we were going to think about putting on there.
Oh yeah,
but we posted that picture.
That's a good one.
That could be up there, man.
I would wonder where they would put that. Because they're going to get.
They put it on like a big, huge movie screen or something, so the entire world sees it. And then my brother comes and beats me up.
Look at that would never happen. Picture in a movie.
You'd be like, dude, you could have put like, you know.
I mean, you know, I would never do it, but like I could find a picture that Betty doesn't like and just.
That'd be messed up.
It'd be super messed up. I'd never do that.
Well, now you can't do it because, you know, she'll probably listen to the episode.
Oh, yeah, that's why.
What you could do is you could, you know, like, what's that? There was one episode I've seen this TV show where they purposely gave somebody a bad gift. It was like a bad painting.
Okay.
And it was like a weird angle. And so the arm, like one of his arms looked like 50% bigger than his other arm. And so the guy's like, look at this shitty painting. Like, I want that hanging up in my house, you know? And so they staged this big, huge, elaborate thing so it looked like their house was robbed and they only stole that big, ugly painting. And so they're like, okay, no problem. And like the people that gave the painting, it was a practical joke from the beginning. It's like, it's okay, we'll just see if they can make you another one. But now this time they made his arm 75% bigger than his other arm. And then I think they try to give them like some kind of old racist toy. Not a racist toy, like an ashtray or something. And that was stolen off their table. And they're like, do you see how bad they hate our gifts? Like, they're staging robberies at their house so that we don't have to do it. It was freaking...
That's pretty good.
It was, I think it might have been Melissa McCarthy was the wife. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't remember.
Is that Mike and Molly?
Yes.
Okay.
Is that Melissa McCarthy as a wife?
Yeah, because I was thinking, like, what shows like TV shows has Melissa McCarthy been in?
Yeah. But I'm pretty sure it was that show. Watch us get corrected again.
I mean, that show's been on, like...
Be like, that wasn't a real episode.
I think that was like they talked to the husband on an interview, and he was like, we were on for like 9 seasons, and practically nobody knew we existed at the network.
God, 9 seasons. But so here's the weird thing too that I always get I always ask, when they say 9 seasons, is it literally 4 seasons a year they come out with them?
No,
or is it 1 season a year?
1 season a year.
See, that's nuts, man.
Some shows will do like 2 seasons in a year. Like,
okay,
like I know, like the reason that like Survivor and The Challenge are at like 38 and 40 seasons or whatever is because there were years where they would do 2 a year.
All right,
but I don't think they do that anymore.
Took another drink. Yeah,
but
those shows have been on seriously. God, I hated those.
Really?
Show. My oldest brother started watching. I was like, God, this sucks. But maybe because I was like younger, you know.
Well, you gotta watch it now. Like back then, it was like
real world, true story, and it did some bullshit
can't
intro.
Stand the freaking Real World.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I think what was the more they traveled.
Road Rules.
When they did like cool things, like I was like, oh, that'd be cool, I guess, to be on that every once in a while. You know?
Yeah. The Road Rules actually did seem more interesting to me because they're not stuck in one city, and then like I think in the early seasons they had to pretend they had a job where you like worked at a pizza parlor.
Yeah.
Like Sally always sits down and does nothing. And
so
it's
yeah, she'd be fired.
Yeah, if this was a real job, she would be fired, but you're required to work here.
When I went hopefully my
I'm pretty sure they like rent out the pizza parlor for 2 hours and run it.
Oh, is that what, or do you?
That's what they say. Like they say, oh, we're working for this guy, and then they have him show up, and he's the guy that owns it.
Yeah, I had a friend that worked with me at a shoe store. Let's say what one, and our district manager was coming in.
Famous Footwear.
No, but it was up there, and he's sitting on the boxes while he's processing shipment. And the district manager's like, "Hey, you all right?" He's like, "Yeah, I'm a little tired, but I'm going to do this." He's like, "All right." District manager instantly goes over and he's like, "Brian, send him home. He's tired." And I was like, "God damn it!" So I had to go back and be like, "You fucking told the DM that you're tired and you're sitting on merchandise while you're processing." I was like, "Damn, man, are you trying to get fired?" He's like, "No," and I was like, "Yeah, you gotta go home, bro.
Just play the part for 10 seconds while he's in the room.
Right?
Just be a little respectful."
Man. But I mean, that company was fucked in half from the beginning, you know? But when I say a large company, the company owns at least, well, I'll give you some hints, owns at least 3 other shoe companies.
Okay.
Yeah. And they used to get, in trouble a lot. Yeah. Anyways.
Yeah, your clues might become too specific at this point.
Yeah, right. But it was just such a mess of things. Like, yeah, I'm a little tired. Like, he really cared about how he felt. Like,
I mean, maybe he's one of those people that doesn't understand context.
yeah, he was a super nice kid.
But did he realize he was talking to the district manager?
Oh yeah, he did. But he was just super like,
Didn't
he's just a nice guy, man.
figure it out? Jeez.
Yeah. Maybe this was like his first job. You know?
Maybe.
But he was good. I liked him. Still keep in touch with him. And it's been freaking, God, 17 years.
17 years.
Damn. I think that's the only second time we've ever really used the real 17 years.
I know, it actually became applicable there.
Maybe I'm not here. Mm-hmm. You're just freaking Brad Pitt from Fight Club.
Oh, yeah.
You just go back and you just listen. It's just you on the podcast by yourself.
Doing both voices.
Could you imagine? It's like, hey, this is what. Yeah, I like that. Hey, this is what's going on. Well, hey.
It's like some insane horror movie.
Oh, we fucked up. Yeah. And then the amount of alcohol that is gone from every bottle that we drink, too.
Jeez. If one person, like, they would be dead.
No amount of asparagus is going to help your liver. Yeah. But, all right, let's see. I don't have any. No, don't have any stories about
Giant genetically modified rabbit humans trying to kill you.
No. I think what do you call it? I don't know if I told this on what was it? Bunny the Killer Rabbit thing or whatever.
Oh, Bunny the Killer thing.
Yeah. But I swear we used to have a rat when I was little, and one of my parents was like, "Hey, let's let it out and run around for a little bit." And then it's like, "All right, bye, bitches." And it took off into the forest and fucking we never saw it again. So I think that's the only story I have about a rabbit.
I mean, I've had friends who have had rabbits, and they're, like, some of them, it's like you keep them in the cage. Other
Yeah.
people, it's like, oh, I let them out, and it's like they're, peeing and pooping everywhere.
Yeah, my neighbors, literally across the street, they have a rabbit. I'm not going to say what color it is, but they have a rabbit, and they let it run around outside. Like,
That's interesting.
super weird, right?
I mean, we had a rabbit when I was a kid, but, like, we had a dog, too, and our dog was not an aggressive dog, but, like, territorial.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've seen my dog, and you've seen how loving she is to everybody, but I really wonder what would happen if all of a sudden that rabbit's like, because that rabbit's been in my garage. That rabbit's been in all of these neighbors' garages.
That's
You
brave.
know? So the rabbits just run around across the street, down the street. Like, I have this big ass dog right there. The people directly across the street from me, they have a pit bull and some other bigger dog. The people next to them have like a German Shepherd and some like mid-sized dog. And the people two doors down, these dogs don't do shit, but they have two wiener dogs.
The odds would be that those would be the two dogs that would try something.
The wiener dog is they're just gonna tag team on the.
They're gonna get brave.
Yeah, we gotta show the neighborhood that we're tough.
Yeah,
It's probably Carl and I don't know, Carl and Carlita.
yeah.
Whatever the fuck the girl's version of Carl is.
Carla.
What a fucking idiot, Brian.
Well, I mean, you were almost there.
And this isn't even 50-50. I can't do 50-50 starting out with
Not
Kraken.
with no.
Oh,
It'd be like doing hand grenades in New Orleans. We went with a buddy, and like he's the guy that always gets drunk way too quick, and he was like downing hand grenades, and because they're so good you don't taste the alcohol, and he's like chugging it, and it's like you need to slow down because he got to his third or fourth one. We had to babysit him for the rest of the night.
Dude, it sucks when you got to be the babysitter. But, dude, hot summer days and alcohol, it just goes down so much faster.
Oh yeah,
Like, it is ridiculous how quick, and you're just like, what the hell? You know, I drink 14, 15 beers off the line and I'm an asshole. But
And I'm the bad guy.
right. But I think we're almost done.
Yeah.
We'll probably take a couple more sips. Then come back to it.
Yeah. We'll come back for the beginning of Rottentail.
We need to say where we're getting this from right now first.
Oh, well, I'll put it in the show notes.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right.
it'll be there.
All right. Never mind then.
All right, we'll be back. All right, and we're back for the beginning of Rottentail.
I forgot that I was in charge of the remotes tonight. I was too busy distracting this cat and drinking. So it started, and uh-oh. Source Point.
Source Point Press presents.
It's just a big old, what the fuck is that, a mall? Target shopping center?
This, I can't
Walmart?
tell if, is this the back of a mall or is
These
this an
discount
industrial
liquor?
area?
The industrial part of town?
Yeah.
It's got to be a shopping mall.
I'm,
It's now where...
we're in a
Ooh,
lab. I think we're in a lab.
That dude has some white-ass teeth.
He
Like, I've got some
does.
white teeth, but that dude has got some white teeth. It instantly just goes right to
The titles.
the title of the name,
Rottentail.
Rottentail.
So, why is he grinning from ear to ear about rabbits?
Because he probably saw Bunny the killer thing, and he knows that he's about to get an orgy with
But he's the excited one.
half man.
He's not the one running away from them because he's about to get fucked to death.
I mean, I have never had sex with a half rabbit, half man, 4-foot thing before. you
Yeah.
know. But
And this is
ooh,
okay. So they're having this weird, like,
big ass stare down.
like the rabbit delivery guy and the security guard are having a big stare down, and it looked like the security guard's just pissed off.
Like they both hate each other. Like, remember you stole my girlfriend in 3rd grade?
And he's wearing so much denim.
He's wearing that Canadian suit, Canadian tuxedo.
Yeah, that's a Canadian tuxedo.
I need a Wolverine.
How am I going to give you a Wolverine?
What the fuck? He's like, I specialize in bunnies and rabbits. Like, I don't mess with Wolverines. So, yeah, apparently this guy just goes out and... Can you... I mean, yeah.
He gives him a...
an envelope full of cash for rabbits? What
Yeah.
kind of business is this?
This is a lab, but they have so many, like, fluorescents all down the hallway of different colors.
I bet that this was the guy's last day. Because he's like, I need a Tarzan. Or I need a fucking Wolverine. And the guy, the delivery guy, went and flipped him off a big old bird and said, climb it, Tarzan.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? Who's his manager?
You need the haircut.
Hi, I just ordered 2 rabbits from you and the guy fucking flipped me off.
I'm
told me
very
to climb
offended. I need to speak to the manager. I wish to have him fired.
Yeah. So now, what kind of shitty ass lab is this? There's like graffiti all over, spraying all over the walls.
Yeah, and there's like all these like there's green fluorescence in one part and red in another.
Hell yeah, it's that red light district, huh?
This is really an interesting lab setup. I mean, my dad worked in a lab for years, but I never saw fluorescent lights all over the lab.
Yeah, mine too.
Yeah, but it's interesting. And like I would love to work in this lab. And so they have the giant dumbwaiter.
Yeah.
Like the
Just
freight
for those
elevator.
2 rabbits.
Yeah, they have like the freight elevator. That's the proper name.
And he had that big ass jar. It looked like it was a jar full of candy on his desk.
Yeah. It was because in case you get hungry in the middle of the night when you're sitting in Star Labs with
Good God.
the most fluorescence in the world.
Yeah, fluorescent light. None of them are tan. And they just took a big ass freight elevator. Like
With-
it's the elevator in Stranger Things.
With 2 rabbits, yeah.
It's still.
Well, didn't you know every mall has a freight elevator?
That goes down 50 stories.
Yeah, to
Yeah, that's what happened in Stranger Things. I'm
underneath
pretty
the
sure.
world where the Russians are running things.
They're trying to get the under over whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, so now there's more scientists downstairs.
Yes.
Who is this? Ross Jr. from Friends?
Yeah, it looks like Ross and.
Uh-oh.
Wait, what would you say? That's Chandler.
It's some blonde guy.
Like
He looks like a weak Johnny.
Yeah. He's like a Johnny from
Like a
Cobra Kai.
bitch ass Johnny.
So
So bitch ass Johnny and Ross Jr.
are
Ross
arguing.
Jr. for sure smokes meth.
So they're talking about his creation, like it's weird science.
Weird science.
My creation.
Oh my god.
Is it real?
They just created some of this bunny.
Like spit blood at
Good
him?
lord. That rabbit is scary.
Oh Jesus. Yeah. So now the nerdy scientist shows up. This is Corin Nemec, Parker Lewis himself.
So Ross Jr., methed out Ross, he's a bully scientist, and he just smacked that guy in the face and said, "Get me a Wolverine."
Okay, so he needed the rabbits because he's testing fertility drugs. And they're arguing over rabbits, which, okay, I think that might be something that might actually happen in a lab, is arguing over test subjects.
I want a Wolverine, but rabbits are so much cuter.
Yeah. Imagine how much more terrifying this movie would be if it was a giant
There's a
Wolverine.
Good God. It was not the real Wolverine.
Shink, shink.
I heard he's coming out with a Deadpool 3. He's going to be in Deadpool 3.
I heard. I saw that today.
Good old fucking Logan.
I'm pumped.
Sly ass devil.
I'll watch that. Mm-hmm. All my complaints about the Marvel Universe right now would be erased with that.
Yeah.
So, okay, so there's a bin in the middle of the room with like laser lights.
Lasers pointing to the center of it.
Like spanning out across it. Like, is that supposed to be a security system? It's
Hell
very
yeah,
odd.
it is.
Like, it's a weird conspiracy. Like, security
that's
system.
why. Look, there's all those fucked up. What the hell were those?
So he's trying to steal rabbits right now.
I don't think those were rabbits.
Well, they're rabbits
Those look
that
like
have been
goddamn gremlins.
well, rabbits that have had some kind of drug put on them.
They look like a. What do you call it? You ever seen a red panda?
Oh yeah.
It looks like those.
Okay. Yeah, so
He
he
says, "Turn this doohickey off."
So
He's gonna die right now.
burned his hand on the.
Oh, just kidding. It's just one. I thought those leaves were other ones.
Oh, so he's trying to sweet talk this
Killer,
terrifying looking
this
rabbit.
bright ass red rabbit. Please don't kill me. I'm gonna turn this doohickey off. The only thing protecting me from you
is nothing. Jeez,
Good God.
And he gets bit. Like full on bit on the
He
hand.
better not turn.
Oh my god. And,
Oh, I thought that was his blood. I was like, why has he got fluorescent green blood?
oh, that's his fertility drug that he was holding in his hand.
So now
It's
he was shaking because he was being bit by the rabbit.
and his cells are changing. Is what that's
Man.
supposed to be. Mm-hmm. We get the video sequence of
You got
this-
to become the rabbit.
yeah, and it's probably going to happen at an accelerated rate because of the fertility drug.
Yep, look, his hand already has gangrene. Ew, did you see that iron mark? That was a pretty funny thing.
Yeah.
They left the iron on his back of his lab coat for too long. There's a
Oh yeah.
iron mark on the back of it.
We got a
That's fucking awesome.
He's like the real winner of the scientist. He's the like top level, top notch.
And now he has every single type of hepatitis.
But he puts his hand in the dry ice.
That's not dry ice. That's a mop bucket.
But it's like a steamy mop bucket.
Because his hand was probably hot from being bit. So he put it in the old dirty mop bucket water and it produced steam.
I mean, okay, so
I mean, that happens, doesn't
like,
it?
yeah, like of the two things though, like putting your 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 bitten, disease-infested hand in a dirty mop bucket, or jamming weapons into your stump to fight the evil clowns, which one would you feel like would be a safer life path?
Oh man, it's a toss-up on that one.
Because I feel like infection's going to happen either way.
Yes. But you know what I'm saying? Like that mop bucket, imagine all the disgusting ass shit in there. You know?
Yeah. So we're watching like a video montage of Peter, the lab guy that we just saw get bits, life. Like his dad was a scientist and he had a rabbit.
He looks like he's such a shitty kid. Like, I had fun once. Like that meme.
And then never again.
I didn't like it. Like, that's okay.
So now he's in, what, we're in 1950s high school?
God, I hope so. But it's probably...
Or 60s, I mean.
Look at all these nerds.
This looks like Happy Days.
Do, 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 do. Hey!
Hey! So we're at the science
for
fair.
Sure that's 70s. I hope
is
it
it 70s? Okay.
Look at those ugly ass dresses. You know those dresses, everybody, that or those shirts? They were probably dresses where it was like the vertical stripes where it had 87 different colors of brown and orange.
Yeah.
That's
so now,
what she's wearing.
He's getting he has his rabbit and he's getting picked on by one of the jocks.
Dude, that kid looks like he's in 6th grade. He's getting picked on by seniors.
That guy looks like a 12th grader, and he looks like a 6th grader. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
How
like,
do you have
the
all
fuck?
these grades in the same high school?
Maybe they're in Bethel, Alaska, where it's like kindergarten through.
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah, like we don't know where we are in the country.
But I mean, how cool is that guy that he's picking on a 6th grader?
I know, and like who still respects him after this?
I do.
This isn't a flex.
He's wearing a Letterman jacket.
Well, yeah, I mean,
he has all the chicks.
It's got a letter on it.
Uh-oh.
He plays the foosball.
One of the girls, her finger got bit by the rabbit. You know, there's one thing that you don't fucking do is put your hand like near an animal's mouth, especially if you don't know them.
Like that's got to be the tamest rabbit, and the handler's right next to them because he can put his finger near the rabbit's mouth and it didn't try to bite him. Yeah.
But now all these school kids are chanting for this fucking...
And you get that like zoom in like crazy shot, like the tension's moving up. Like it's pretty good. I like this part.
Oh, everybody's telling the jock to kill the rabbit since it bit that girl.
And he did it.
And the jock just broke. That was really disturbing. Broke the kid's rabbit's neck.
So gross.
And then just plopped it on the ground.
Ugh.
It was like,
and
like
we met
it was a
like the next
ball.
Yeah, we met the next fucking Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeez. Oh, now everybody runs.
Yeah.
And the principal is going to be like, hey, what happened here? How come your rabbit's neck is broke? 2 seconds ago, it was alive.
It's like, who did this? It's like, who was just standing there? Ask them.
Exactly. Although, what a pretty shitty principal, you know?
Yeah.
You just heard them chanting, kill the monster, kill the monster. And he's like, oh, I'm going to get my cup of coffee.
I'm assuming her name is Anna because he says Anna, Banana, Bobana.
All right.
Which, a funny thing about that song, like, you know how there's some names that, like, when you start to do the, like, you know, like, start to change the first letter, it turns into a bad word.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Like, I remember there would be, like, kids in class where they would be like, now we'll say, like rich. Mm-hmm. Like, they'd be like, let's go to somebody else.
Oh. So
now,
the nerdy scientist, that was his flashback.
That's his flashback.
Of him. And so his rabbit betrayed him and bit him on the hand? But then why is it in that projector screen and who the hell is watching it?
I think it's the rabbit inside of his body.
Oh, maybe.
That is watching his life.
So
Because
now he's dry heaving.
Yeah, it's about to take him over.
And now all these people are going to be effed.
Oh, we got the TV pastor, Pastor Jake Mulligan.
And it's a good 10-inch TV. Pastor Jake Mulligan.
with the VHS player that doesn't work because in Sharpie it says "do not use."
Oh, so just to the zoom out, they're in the basement of that church. That's a big ass church. Remember that opening scene where it's like, what the hell is that?
which also has killer fluorescence. Lots
What
of
kind
greens
church
and
is
reds.
this? Damn, he's got on gator boots
I'm assuming we're at some church in the South.
where they have no lights except for red fluorescent lights. See, I'd be real confused because I'd be like, hey, I'm here for a hand job.
This is a faith healing church. He's doing the like. Okay, that's a good one.
He's like, Christ compels you. He just literally fucking bitch slapped this. He Charlie Murphy'd that dude.
To the ground, and he's unconscious.
And then he's got that tattoo of a fucking cross on his head.
Yeah.
New Mulligan Ministries.
I feel like we're going.
right.
I feel like there's a Joel Osteen
Vibe.
like a Southern Joel Osteen vibe going on here.
Yeah. He's got 4 women in the choir.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's his wife
Yeah.
and kid
He mentions a
behind
book.
him.
Yeah.
And then he's got a keyboardist, an electric keyboard. It'd be cool if it was a keytar.
A guitar. Yeah. Boom, ba-dow, bow, bow.
Enjoy this, suckers. And then it's like he just starts blasting away. How much hair gel can you legally wear as a pastor?
I asked Joel.
Did he ever get back to you?
That I don't think he answers many people.
Nah.
Although I don't know if you saw it. There was this thing on I think it was like Instagram or Twitter or one of those where there's this guy that worked at a diner and Joel Osteen was at the diner and Joel Osteen's signing autographs for people and this guy couldn't stand Joel Osteen, didn't like him.
There you go.
And so he's like, "Can I take a picture with you?" And he's got it on video, and not a picture. And he's they're posing for the picture, and
Wow.
and he looks at Joel and he's like, "You're a piece of shit, right?"
Damn.
And Joel laughs and just and does the hand wave thing and walks away.
All right. Oh, now we're back at the nerdy scientist's house, and he's been puking his guts out, and his toilet doesn't flush.
So there's just
And then he literally just reached in and grabbed the guts out of the back of the toilet.
yeah.
That's why your toilet doesn't flush, bro.
Because
Your guts aren't connected to anything.
Yeah. This also looks like the grossest, most disgusting apartment I've ever seen.
Ew, he just stepped. I mean, that's what you get, Michael Scott.
This looks like a seedy motel.
He has an open box of pizza on the ground.
Yeah,
he just
don't-
walked and stepped on it.
Yeah, and now he's looking at the television and seeing his flashbacks to
And his back flipped.
when the jock breaks his rabbit's neck. Oh, now we're back to the
But now
pastor.
we're back to the church. But the whole fact that he stepped on a pizza? Oh, come on.
So now he barely hit the TV.
Flamboyantly threw a glass bottle
And
at the TV.
hit the corner of the television and turned it off.
Who throws like that?
It's really good aim.
Dude, this dude is just obsessed. I mean, no, I'm sorry. I don't believe in, bullies and people being picked on. But if you're a grown-ass man, you're just obsessed with bunnies. Did you see he has one of those things that the girls with the headband, the hair thing, and it has the bunny ears?
Oh, yeah. He's all into it.
Excuse me. And what year is this? And he has a home line, a landline, and it's a corded phone.
I don't think we've gotten a year yet.
Get a fucking cordless phone if you got a landline. I'm all for having a landline. I'm thinking about really getting one.
Why?
Dude, because my son, he just gives my cell phone number out to all of his friends. And so I'm getting calls and text messages all the time hey, can I talk to your son? I really want to get a landline. I'd be like, yeah, call this number. But I should only get one of the 10-foot cords.
Well, yeah, either
So
that,
he can't go anywhere.
get the old rotary dial.
Confuse the shit out of him. This is an inbound call only.
I remember trying to dial on that thing in my house, and it would do the tick 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 tick,
Yeah.
and with the big like the big circular like receivers.
And that has the little two U-shaped things that you hang it on.
Yeah.
So then the nerdy scientist goes back to puking.
Yeah, and then we're back with Ross Jr.
We're back.
Who notices
with messed up my Ross.
The lasers are off.
And now he's frantically searching
for.
He can't be searching for
the phone.
What?
The 80s
Zack
flip
Slater.
phone.
That's not a flip phone. That's the brick phone.
That's the brick, yeah.
But he was looking through cabinets under papers. Who the fuck puts their cell phone in cabinets under papers?
So I feel like we're in the 90s if we're trying to pin this to a year because the flashback would be the 70s, like you said. And then we're in the 90s because you got the brick.
He's got that phone.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, we could do this. What a shitty security system.
I know. So we have the security guards.
So the scientists didn't call the security first? Like, hey, we got a loose-ass rabbit. Instead of hiring, you hired these two security officers for what?
We got like Ray Lewis and I want to say Larry Wilmore.
Say Muggsy Bogues.
Muggsy Bogues, maybe? Yeah.
Yeah, damn it.
And they're coming into the darkest room.
Dude, look how
on the planet.
Pitch-ass black that room is, dude.
Like even their lights like have such a small scope.
And you can see like the beam of light.
Yeah.
There's so much. And it's just that little. Oh, and this.
It's like we're in a horror movie.
This fucking shit. This rabbit is just running around, taunting them.
I know, like it's pretty on the nose. I like it though because I feel like you can do on the nose when you're doing this type of horror movie, and it works.
I'd be hella pissed.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! And then they keep seeing like little glimpses of it. Like, what the fuck is that thing? It is a pretty fucking ugly ass looking rabbit. Dude.
I don't know. That thing is terrifying. It's like a gremlin.
Looks like they skinned some kind of animal, gave it a fucking burn scars, and then
now
rubbed it down with Vaseline.
Yeah. Now one of the security guards is dead because
there's a bunch of blood.
A bunch of blood and a dropped flashlight. And there he is. God. He's chowing down on some innards.
Fucking also has a mix of like a Shar-Pei.
Yeah.
God, this fucking thing is disgusting.
It's gross.
Good ass, whatever the fuck, not makeup, but good ass,
Oh yeah, like good special effects.
Yeah.
So we get a long shot of the military, like helicopters,
Two Black
and
Hawk
now
helicopters going somewhere.
Yeah, and now we're getting the military vehicles on the road that have all come to Star Labs.
God damn. I mean, obviously that rabbit's a fucked up thing, but Mr. President, get the fucking military over here now.
Well, that was quick.
Carl Rottentail is on the loose. And now it's sun up. Damn, these military people have been doing that for that overnight.
Which I'm pretty sure this is a drone shot. This is a really nice drone shot.
That is a fucking beautiful ass shot.
And now
here's fucking Dumb and Dumber on a fucking moped.
Yeah, he looks very Dumb and Dumberish.
Just when I think you can't do anything stupid, you go redeem yourself. Damn, he is smashed on that moped.
So he's driving down the road and
God, still dry heaving from the night before.
Oh yeah.
Fuck, I'm thinking about buying a moped and driving it to my son's school and just picking him up every day. Like, honk, honk. Get on, son.
Now we're going to Mel's Diner.
Come in and bang us for our Angus.
That's a good sign. I mean, you can never not remember that sign.
No, and I like how the guy's drinking from his cup, but he's drinking like a rabbit that has like one of those little drip things.
Oh, yeah.
Where you have to like keep hitting... You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, like he's doing the gullet thing, like you keep seeing the...
Where you gotta like keep pushing the thing to get... Yeah.
He's very committed to the rabbit thing right now, which is good. Like, it's pretty cool.
So I like how he's a Caucasian male, and his waitress is a Caucasian female, and he yelled, "More agua!" at her.
Yes.
That kind of doesn't make any sense.
So now this is probably the girl that he was attracted to from high school, because the high school reunion is coming up.
And she is still stuck in the fucking early 80s.
Apparently, like
she's got that punk rock denim jacket,
in her frizzy hair,
her crimped hair,
or the crimped, yeah.
and this motherfucker is just eating a salad and radish in front of her like a rabbit.
Yeah, like he
dude, that's good acting though.
He is. It's pretty solid. Like
he's eating those little bitch ass bites. Like
it looks like he or she just came off of the set of Maniac Cop.
And he just said that she looks like a filthy whore. Wow.
Yeah, what a compliment.
There you go.
High
remember
praise.
that time I had a crush on you? You look like a filthy whore.
Yeah.
Let me eat some fucking shitty ass lettuce.
Yeah.
And the fact that she just is still sitting there.
It's sitting there. Oh, and now he's eating directly off the plate.
God, he is sweaty.
Oh my God, he's sweaty.
God, he's sweaty. Her denim jacket. It looks like she should be in the Billie Jean video.
Yeah. But apparently she was married to the jock, but they got divorced. And she wants to...
So you still married him after
Yeah.
he broke a rabbit's neck right in front of the entire school. All
apparently.
right.
Like, that says something about judgment. But, like, now she wants to go in and pull a prank on him. Or revenge.
And there it goes, eating fucking more lettuce.
How it, like, her ability to sit there and, like, no sell.
Fucking laugh.
The way he's eating...
Dude, his jacket for sure is, or her jacket, I mean. Look at all those rivets that she manually put on and bedazzled.
I know.
That jacket's easy 15, 17 pounds.
Yeah, that's got to be heavy.
He killed my best friend. It was a fucking rabbit. She's like, you know why you haven't seen a pair of tits your entire life? Because you claimed that a little rabbit was your best friend.
Oh, they want to prove that he didn't... Or they want to go into the registrar's office and prove he didn't graduate.
Ooh, that'll teach him.
And now he sees
fuck?
his hand, and it's turning into like a rabbit claw.
Is that... What the fuck? It was turned into the fucking penguin hand.
Well, yeah, it looks very strange.
It looks like his index finger, middle finger have... What the fuck? Became one finger?
And now you... Oh, that's his hand. Okay.
Yeah. And he's in... What the fuck is... It's so weird.
Yeah, so now he's in the bathroom.
Somebody went into the stall that he was in.
And he saw his rabbit hand.
And he got freaked out and ran. Well, I hope he's not right-handed, because how are you going to wipe your ass with that long-ass fingers?
Yeah. So now he's trying to excuse himself back to the lab.
And she's caressing his hand and kissing it like, ooh, come with me. Kisses his cheek.
Oh, she's just trying to, like, sweet talk him into
She
doing her
is
revenge
a
plot.
dirty ass. Look how sweaty he was. She still kissed him. His fucked up hand. Him eating lettuce like that, I'd be like, I'm going to excuse myself. Especially after he called her that, what do you call her, a filthy whore?
Yeah.
And she's still like, well, I'm still going to get this free meal.
Like, bye.
And kiss your sweaty ass face.
Yeah, no.
Gross. I still don't understand what his hand has turned into. It's like like I said, his index and middle finger are, what the fuck is it when they combine together?
So now he's gonna shoot himself with a mystery liquid into the finger.
The tip of his fingers.
He does not like himself very much.
He's like, this is how I remember we fucking tortured people.
Oh, he's getting a sample.
That's disgusting. God, the fucking
Fluorescent green goo.
the props, not the props, the makeup in this is fucking
It's pretty on point. Yeah.
It's fucking nuts, man.
So I remember making slides, and I don't remember directly injecting things onto slides.
That's why you're not a mad scientist, Anthony.
I know, and I also don't work in a neon lab,
Right.
so
Yep.
like
Sucks to be you, because now look, that could be you. Spitting out teeth, eating lettuce.
he's coughing up blood.
No, he
out
spit
teeth.
his teeth out.
Yeah.
Bitch, you don't need a magnifying glass to see that's your fucking molar.
And it's filling around in his bloody mouth.
You can feel around with your tongue.
You don't need to contaminate your hands. And he spits out more teeth and blood.
Oh, that poor bastard.
And that computer looks like you're about to play a text-based adventure.
Oh.
Walk forward.
And then somebody
The
from
path
the military.
is blocked. Yeah. So now
You all have caught colds and died.
Yeah. It's a text-based adventure. Yeah.
So now somebody from the military and another scientist walked in, and he hurries and wipes the blood off his mouth. But
for the general, that's great acting, because this is every general I've ever met in my life.
he just doesn't give a shit.
They are the most intimidating people on the planet. They'll make you shit your pants just by talking to them.
Shaggy didn't.
Oh, no.
He failed to realize that his two front teeth have fucking doubled in size.
Yeah.
Hold on. And then, God, this general is just...
In his face.
Right? And now the scientist has gigantic-ass fucking Austin Powers teeth.
Yeah.
So he spit out all of his teeth just to have more fucked up teeth grow in. And they're in London.
So no one can leave. They're in London?
That was just a tooth joke.
Yeah, okay.
We're not going to have any more listeners from the fucking UK.
Yeah. So he basically says they're on lockdown. Nobody can leave because this project needs to be finished. His fertility drug.
Why does the military need a fertility drug?
I don't know.
It's like, we're trying to bang bitches all around the world, motherfucker.
Everywhere.
My money don't jingle jingle. I'm surprised that the general hasn't said something about his fucking big ass front teeth.
Oh, so does he take some to use it?
Yep.
So he came there just to get some because he's going to go get some action.
But who's the serum for? Is it for men or women?
That's a very good question.
It looks like it's the those glow sticks where you break them.
It does.
Why is
It
this
looks
guy
like-
looking like he needs to shit his pants and he has his thumb up his ass?
I know. He's got to be a very awkward person to be around. So we're in the tiniest bathroom you've ever seen in your life.
He does have to use the bathroom.
With the biggest mirror you've ever seen in your life.
Oh, he did just shit his pants. And look, he's pooping out all the little rabbit turds.
Yeah, he's got pellets
What the fuck?
all over the floor.
And he just says, oh, bogus. Like, oh, man, again?
He looks like Don Knotts right now.
And now he says he can't fucking take it.
And that he gets sprouts of hair. Like a
Whisker.
Like a rabbit whisker.
And his teeth are getting bigger.
He's starting to like talk like a psychotic rabbit.
Oh, he now has multiple personalities. And it says, it's rabbit time. So he's transforming kind of like Michael Jackson in Thriller.
Yeah.
Good fucking God. Look at the size of that hand now.
And he's got one full hand and one half hand.
Yeah. Dude, he's never going to be able to be in a snowball fight again.
No.
For sure.
Big ass snowballs.
And now he's got to take off running. What the fuck? That looked... Oh, and now it looked like it keeps doing these weird shots. Like it was a gremlin, like in a cage shivering.
Yeah.
A Shar-Pei
we're-
gremlin.
In a lab. Or,
They didn't catch it.
oh, wait. So they have somebody in,
That's fucked up.
like chained up. Okay. Okay. So
That's the shitty Cobra Kai Johnny.
Oh yeah, that's Cobra Kai Johnny
They have him chained up and hanging by a chain on a pole.
behind like 1950s computer screens.
Oh, what? Hold on.
And now they're going to release the rabbit, the predator rabbit.
Good God.
And this thing is going to eat the shit out of him.
Look how fast it is. Dude, that rabbit is pretty fucking scary.
It looks like the jackalope, but if the jackalope could eat your soul.
Looks like a... And it's so gore.
Oh, jeez.
Jesus, that the scientists on the other side of the window are puking. Because...
yeah, that's an accurate response.
See, this is the part that I don't understand. With this and other zombie movies, how come sometimes the zombies will eat you and you're dead, but then sometimes the zombie will just bite you once and turn you into a zombie?
Because if the zombies ate you until you were dead, it would be a really boring movie.
Yeah, but like I would hope, like I don't know if I'd want to, like I'd be like, hey, just bite me, please. Like I think I could bring some, I can bring something to your group of zombies. Don't eat me to death.
Yeah, like add me to your number, like Walking Dead. Like everybody that dies turns into a zombie in Walking Dead, basically.
They would be fucked up. You chopped in half. That's how you died. And then you wake up and you're fucking just half a zombie.
Like just laying on the ground.
So now the general or whatever was in that room too, and they see that he has a vial of bright green stuff.
We're back to Mulligan Ministries.
Mulligan Ministries. Why is he wearing Dwight's fucking shirt and tie?
I know.
Combo?
Yeah, he looks like Dwight
That's fucking amazing.
from the neck down.
Dwight shirt and tie combo.
So does his associate pastor here.
Except he's got at least not a yellow mustard striped tie.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna drown him.
He said he's gonna baptize him, and he has grabbed his head, and he has given him a swirly.
It's drowning him. And he's still
is.
talking into the camera.
Looks
Oh my god!
the power of Christ for 1995. Oh,
You will die.
he's still holding him. He's still holding him.
Which actually, okay, so if you're talking about biblical baptism in the day of John the Baptist, like they would actually like hold you under the water until you passed out.
Who the fuck told you that?
That was actual biblical baptism.
Fuck no, it was. She's turned the TV. Look, that's Ron Jeremy.
That's Ron
who
Jeremy.
Had a bunch of blood splattered all over his face.
So he does do roles other than Jesus.
So now we're in a hotel room where there's two American flags by a bed, and you see a silhouette of a person who has a bright green... My God, we'll get back to that.
Okay.
A bright green vial as a silhouette, and he just opens the bottle up, chugs it all down, and now he has a big old dong in the shadow.
So that's the general.
Yeah.
Because he's the only person who's taken a vial.
And he says, I've got a surprise for you.
I'm going to be a rabbit.
Yeah. Dahmer, Bundy, Holmes.
Oh,
why are they injecting all this shit with all these horrible people to it?
And why is your coffee cup not having a lid?
You're totally screwed. Well, you're totally screwed because why would you first put that shit into a program?
So now the computer shut down completely.
Oh, weird. Uh-oh. I was about to say, with the computer down, you know, all those cages are going to open up.
And here
so
comes
now,
Predator Rabbit.
I think there's multiple rabbits, man.
You think so? Well, and
I
it can
think
break
so.
through bulletproof glass, apparently.
Hell yeah. Oh, there's a... So now the woman's tied up, ball gagged.
And here comes the general.
I like how his pants are 100% off.
Okay, wait one. Like, if the lights are going off, that means he's doing this in the facility. So they live in the facility.
It's kind of weird.
It's very strange.
And then the girl's just sitting there like, hey, don't forget, I'm tied up
here.
and ball gagged.
Yeah.
You can't really leave right now.
Please leave the room. Please just walk out of the room.
God, he grabs his 9 milli. Uh-oh. Hey, babe. Dad's got to go handle some shit.
Yes.
And then he just leaves her tied up.
Oh
man.
my god. So now
What a gentleman and a scholar.
so Peter is kind of transformed.
He's got
At this
both
point-
of his feet are rabbit feet. One of his hands is a rabbit hand.
And
He still
another-
only has one whisker.
And he's got like another half rabbit hand.
Yeah. What the hell? The other just Easter baskets just chilling around. So now he's just ravaging through the fucking
Just
lab.
yeah, just grabbing
You
random
work
things.
there. You know where stuff is.
Yeah.
Oh, he's grabbing a rotary phone, but his fingers are so fucking huge.
He can't
They can't
dial.
do anything. Oh, good call. He just tried to do the operator. He just dialed 0.
Get me a veterinarian. What would a veterinarian know what to do with you?
Can you do that still? Just dial 0? And just all of a sudden some random operator?
I mean, I've always seen that on like the prison things where they'll like hang up a bunch of times and then get the operator so they can call whoever they want.
All right, that's kind of
But I don't know if that's true or not.
So now all of a sudden, is Peter's hand exploding into blood and making it a bigger
I
rabbit
am
hand?
not exactly sure what happened there.
And then somebody said, "It's over, Peter." And now we're back to the flashing lights, some blood splurts,
Lots of-
dismembered arms.
Yeah.
God, dismembered head, a foot.
Jeez, this is pretty brutal. And
And damn it, a big old
Here's-
zoom in.
the general's boner,
He's wearing sweatpants,
his army sweats.
but he has a boner like Ron Burgundy.
I need to go to the pants store and check. They need to check the pleat on these pants.
I like how he's just walking around. His boner's hitting the door before he does.
That's a really good touch.
That's fucking hilarious, dude.
Which
God,
to,
he sucks.
to anybody who hates horror comedy, that should be your selling point.
Yep, and right there. So he's walking around, and then
And-
somebody opens the door, and he just instantly shoots him, and it was a scientist.
He shoots a scientist, and here's this psychotic rabbit.
And he's fighting him
God,
while he... God,
that thing would scare the shit out of me.
Right?
Oh my
He's like,
god!
this for all those years saying tricks are for kids.
like Michael Myers, I can handle. Jason, I can handle. This, Jesus.
So he has a rabbit in one hand, and he has his gun right to his head, and he doesn't pull the trigger. But yet, as soon as somebody opened up the door, you pulled the trigger.
And now we get full Peter Rottentail.
Is that him?
That's him.
Okay, so the general still hasn't shot that rabbit that he's in a chokehold with.
No, he's just holding it down. And now the Peter Rottentail is just talking shit to him. Okay, now he blows it away.
Now he just shot off half his head. So now he still is fully erect, folks.
So he's going to tell, oh, you weird genetic freak, go back to your lab.
You're not going to shoot him. Damn it. So now he does monkey stomp Peter Rottentail.
Like,
Just
destroyed some cinder blocks.
monkey stomped a cinder block. Oh, and now he's fast as lightning.
Yeah.
Because that's how did it. Oh,
He's going to grab the general by the boner.
with two hands. God.
Jesus.
And in Avengers when Hulk grabs Loki and smashes him around the floor, that's the exact same thing that Peter Rottentail's doing to the general.
And then he smashes
except by
him.
his dick.
Yeah, and then he smashes him so hard against the wall that his brains come out the back of his head.
And then it's still taking it. No, it's still not deflated all the way. His wiener.
No. Well,
He's
now
gonna
he's
need to call
dead,
his
so
doctor.
all the blood rushes back to the core, so...
But not yet. Look, he still was at least half mast.
Well, yeah, it's going
That's
to
how
stay
good
that way.
that.
It's called priapism, when you're, like, passed out or dead.
Uh-oh.
So now he finds the general's girl still tied up
And ball gagged.
in ball gang. This is not sexy anymore.
I mean, those boobies look all right.
I mean, but if you're her, this is not
Aw,
sexy. Oh,
That's
he's gonna...
fucked up.
Is he gonna get naked?
He is naked, but look at his
Oh,
silhouette. He has fucking tiny ass baby dick.
So is he the cult leader from Mandy?
Exactly. But at the same time, what is that girl's problem? She spits out the ball gag and says, "Oh, that's small?" But she's all for having sex with him.
But then he said, perhaps we need a snake charmer.
And he says, "Let's do it bunny style." And she's all for it. So this girl is going to hump a half man, half rabbit.
So is this bestiality?
I would consider it, yes, 100%.
Okay. I mean, I had assumed, but I wanted to make sure.
I mean, hella weird that scene just happened, but
so now we're at... Oh, this is the high school reunion.
Oh.
That guy's got to be like 70 years old, right? What is he doing there?
Maybe that's a teacher.
Is that like Mr. Frond from like Bob's Burgers?
I like how apparently that's the jock, and he comes with one flask, and that one flask he tries to spike.
The jock is the pastor from the TV.
Yeah. And then who the hell is this guy who's just all of a sudden showing up looking like a used car salesman? And then some other woman who looks like she's just drunk as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
And all right. So let's take a break. I'm going to refill real quick.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, we'll be back with more Rottentail. All right, and we're back for more Rottentail.
Still at the high school reunion. Did you go to your high school reunion? Our fucking reunion.
I didn't.
I wanted to go so bad to see, because like I was nice to everyone in high school, you know, I was nice. There was one person that, you know, especially that I wanted to see, like if they had changed or anything like that, they would be like, hey, you know, thank you for, you know, being nice. But yeah, our high school reunion was the biggest fucking joke. Really? Like the history of that school, we had the highest class graduate. And when it came time for the actual the reunion, I think like the only people that showed up was the people that like we called and was like, hey, go. This is just going to be us hanging out. It was a piece of shit.
Wow.
So,
mine was, I found the page. We did, I thought about going, but then it was like, I think I was already, what that would have been. I was already out here. So at that point, like, that was in the middle of the pandemic. So then, forget that. I ain't going nowhere.
So now look at this. So now the rabbit, the nerd rabbit, so Peter, he is now seeing for the first time the preacher, and he's putting it together. The rude to him, and so now I think he's going to go to that high school reunion and fuck that preacher up. But now he grabs the TV.
You mean kind of like we just figured that out?
Right.
It's like, oh shit, that's him.
So he's gonna grab. I like how he's still half man, half rabbit, but he's still like has, I don't want to say like a human brain. Yeah. You know.
Like he's still functioning.
Yeah, because he has dug through a duffel bag of men's fatigues, and I'm guessing he just dressed up in the general's fatigues, and now he's going to City Hall, where apparently they have
fluorescent lights as well.
Is City Hall really where the fucking high school reunion is? Doesn't seem like that's that could be the place. A legit place. Our shithole high school reunion is at a hotel, and
okay, so now the girl that his crush that he met at the diner earlier is now going through files in the registrar's office. It is also red fluorescent, trying to followed through with her plan to find out whether or not he graduated.
But look at how shitty this fucking City Hall office is. There's literally just folders upon folders about, or just like thrown everywhere on top of file cabinets, on top of desks. It's like that. Anthony, I will give you $1 million if you broke into City Hall right now and found out if I graduated from high school. On your first chance, too, of going to the file cabinet. Is that something that they keep in City Hall records? Is
it's high school.
Yeah. When the police pull you over, they're like, oh, yeah, let me see your driver's license. You're like, here it is. They're just like, oh, you're the piece of shit that didn't graduate from high school, huh?
Yeah.
Hands behind your head.
So now Peter Rottentail is hanging out in the freight elevator.
Dude, like, it seems like kind of a dick move that the only way to get down there is through that freight elevator. There's people that have graffitied the fuck out of that basement. You know, only employees are there. So I would find the employee and be like, who the fuck did this?
Yeah.
Instantly fired. So now Peter Rottentail is in the freight elevator and there's all these military.
Okay, so there's.
All right,
I don't know if you noticed. There's the one guy who's moving his weapon way too much. Like it's like.
And he's
up
also
down,
2
left and
feet
right.
tall.
Yeah, he's like
For sure that actor's like 15 years old.
Well, yeah, like he's like, I get to carry a weapon. I'm gonna wave it around.
The other ones are adults. And look, all of them have beards except for that one.
Except for that one guy. Yeah.
There, yeah. That's like Reese from Malcolm in the Middle when he joined the military illegally. Oh, there's a chin strap. Look at how the water's profusely pouring out of his helmet. Like he was caught with some weird porn on his computer.
Yeah. I swear to you that no donkeys were harmed in the creation of this pornography. And so they meet Peter Rottentail in the elevator.
Wearing their homies' clothes.
Yeah. It's like,
God,
I swear to you.
that guard sucks. That's the reason why they didn't call him.
Yeah.
So you have like 8 military men standing there with guns, cocked and everything, and you're just asleep with a newspaper
I know.
on your lap?
Like, he's the worst.
God, that guy sucks. And so now he's in the middle of it.
Like, you want
what
me to
the fuck
raise
am
the
I gonna
roof?
do?
He starts dancing in the elevator.
What? Oh,
Oh, he's going to do his fast moving
fast as
thing.
light. Oh, because he's a rabbit.
Oh, that's right.
Rabbits
Okay.
are fast. Damn, he just fucking push kicked all these people. Damn. He's
all he's
doing
gotta
to
do
me,
is-
myself, and Irene. It's hard to hit a moving target.
And so
He
I love
just
that
fucked
last
up the
one. He
entire
just
military.
like scares the crap out of the last guy and just gets him to run into the wall and knock himself out.
Happens all the time.
I feel like that's the best way to not die. Like I was gonna die,
yeah.
but then I just ran into the wall and knocked myself out.
But then at the same time, it goes back to the other side where you're just like, hey, I didn't kill him. He did it himself.
Well, he didn't die. He's gonna wake up in the carnage.
You never know, man. There was a famous person recently that hit their head, got concussed, and then went to bed.
Didn't
Didn't
wake
make
up.
it.
It happens sometimes, yeah.
And there was a huge conspiracy theory about what the fuck happened. God, and so now this
So he
rabbit man
takes off on his moped, and the guy in the military vehicle is incredulous, just like
looking at him, and then
who
it
the fuck
offended
is this guy?
Exactly, it offended the rabbit. It offended Peter Rottentail.
So he throws
And
up his his middle finger.
It was supposed to be his middle finger, but you've seen how he only has 3 digits now,
It's like a middle claw.
right? He's like, hey, somebody did this to me earlier, so I'm going to do it to you.
Nah.
Damn, now there's a lightning storm going on.
So it looks like we're at the hotel spa or the hotel hot tub.
Is it a fucking hotel? I thought it was that big ass church.
It's got the
Wherever
grips.
we're at.
Like it's got the grips on the side of the
I think you just buy
handle.
those.
Can you buy those?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
I have my little 8-foot round blow-up pool, and I put those grips on them. But, oh my God. So we're in the hot tub with the preacher and 2 chicks and some other guy and 1 chick.
They're talking about how much cocaine he does.
And the preacher is holding this woman's head underwater. And still down there.
Oh, wait, wow.
Now it's up. It's up. All right.
And she's alive.
She's alive, folks. But I don't think that girl on his...
And he's going to put her back under her
shoulder is his wife, is it?
That is definitely not his wife.
All right. And I like how they're all drinking beer. Is that Pabst Blue? Fuck yeah, it is.
That's PBR,
Pabst
yeah.
Blue Ribbon. And I like how that girl's smoking in the hot tub. Disgusting. Gross ass habit. That's one thing we can say on this shit.
Ashing into the hot tub.
God. You can't ash into a semen-filled hot tub.
And I'm assuming this is his agent?
I don't know who the fuck it is.
Or somebody important.
Oh, there's those 2. Yep, like we said. Oh, damn. What a lucky man. So the preacher gets out, and his 2 chicks are like, oh, well, he's gone. And so now the other guy has 3 chicks now.
Yeah. So now
6 boobies.
Peter Rottentail is 6 boobies together. So now Peter Rottentail is still riding on his moped.
And he got a bug in his eyeball. That really chapped his ass, I bet.
Yeah. And he's being polite. He's go around me.
But at the same time, God damn it. You're driving behind this thing. You can't tell if that's a...
And he flips him off with
half rabbit?
with his claw. Yeah.
Lake Pleasant, Easter Falls, and Payson. Wherever the fuck that is.
Utah?
No. What?
I was thinking Payson.
Payson? Is there a Payson, Utah?
There might be. I don't know. I don't know how I associated that.
All right.
So now we're back to the pastor, and the pastor's talking to... I don't know
like
who
Cheech
that...
Marin.
Yeah, just talking to Cheech.
And he says lying is a sin. But apparently drinking, smoking, and adultery in a hot tub all at the same time and wearing that shitty-ass bathrobe are not sins.
Yeah, really.
Oh, okay.
The bathrobe you clearly stole from the hotel.
Fucking manually breaking a rabbit's neck is not a sin.
Yeah.
Looking like a shitty ass William Dafoe isn't a sin. That's his name, right?
I was gonna go with discount Bill Paxton, but
God. Ew, and what was that his great grandpappy's shotgun that he just has on the cross hanging in his office?
It's a very brave move.
Damn. That is pretty legit though.
I know.
It's a sawed off and
he should call it the Peacekeeper.
You believe in Jesus, right? He's like, yes, I do.
Tell him I said hello.
He just fucking Terminator shotgunned him, holding it with one hand.
I mean, okay, so I would complain about the amount of blood that spatters back at him, but that was pretty impressive.
That was a good shot. And what a psycho. What the fuck?
And he's talking about the lack of head.
He's bragging about, and then he's doing a magic trick hand wave.
Yeah.
I have no idea why he did that.
Yeah.
But all right. What the fuck? All right, well, looks like I'm going to go to church on Sunday just so I don't get...
So I don't have to deal with this.
Exactly.
Because you're going to make me meet my maker, so...
All right.
Yeah.
I didn't see you take any sacrament. I'll see you in hell, bitch.
So
and he fucking shoots his head off.
Yeah, so we get more Peter Rottentail driving.
Oh,
he pulled off to the side of the road.
I don't think he pulled off, man. Exactly. He's out of gas.
So in his rabbit brain, he didn't remember to fuel up.
At the same time, you're a rabbit, man. You should be able to run.
Well, yeah.
And now there's a van. The fucking...
This is a mystery machine.
Yeah, the mystery van.
This is the mystery machine.
Look at that fat ass blunt. God damn.
This is like some Jay and Silent Bob shit.
Dude, That blunt is easily fucking 8 inches long and
It's
like
like
a
the-
fucking
super mega blunt.
good God. That's like at least a quarter diameter.
We get that like super cool like I'm smoking weed circular shot.
That 70s show shot.
And so Peter Rottentail's smoking weed with them, but he's
hot
talking.
boxing in the back of the van with them.
But he's talking way too much and he scares the shit out of him.
Oh, now that scares the shit out of you? It didn't scare the shit out of you when you let a half
Giant-
man, half rabbit into the back of your van?
Maybe he's cosplaying.
That doesn't look like cosplay.
No, it does not look like cosplay. I'm just saying.
Very good makeup.
I'm just saying, like, if you're like smoked out of your mind, it could look like cosplay.
I just need to figure out what town they're in because everybody has green fluorescent lights in their windows. So now we're back at
the lab, and we're in the mad scientist portion of the lab.
And what the hell? He has all these bodies strapped out.
I'm waiting for him to like say, "It's alive!
Right?
It's alive!"
And all their skin and shit is bubbling like a what the fuck?
So Ross Jr. is working on. I'm assuming that's.
We could say methed up Ross because you don't know if we're saying meth, like he's methed up, or if he's messed up with a lisp.
But I think people would know after that.
Methed up Ross. Ross. Did you hear how I said that? That's fucked up.
Yeah.
Kraken. Brought to you by Kraken, folks. Thanks, lisp. I like how he has that fucking the laser beacon looking thing that every single movie, whenever there's a scientist that's gonna get electrocuted or use electricity or lightning to fucking help them out with their experiment, it has like the half bolt and the coil and then the silver ball and the coil, then a half bowl.
Yeah.
And all that shit.
Well, yeah, your 1970s scientific technology.
Yes. Like so they only have made one gun and it worked, so why fix it if it's not broke?
Exactly, even though it's way too big.
I live in a fucking studio apartment. This will be the gun for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. God, and now there's a picture of somebody's face just bubbling. What the fuck?
Peter Rottentail is driving the van because he scared everybody out of the van.
I mean, I'm glad his brain still works.
I mean, it's pretty easy to spook stoners, though, so that's really not that hard.
Some of them are so deep in conspiracy theories. There's like, no.
Whoa! No way!
So is
you're
that
a rabbit
girl?
man? Sorry, go ahead.
So now
I feel like we haven't had one of those in a while either.
A good old
sorry,
stoner,
go ahead.
A good old stoner in a movie.
No, like a sorry, go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I also need to do the little cut you off type of thing.
Yeah.
Well, let me stop you right there, let me do this. That would be good.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
So we have a pantyhose robber,
Peter Cottontail,
who hasn't cut off the top of the pantyhose.
Well,
and
Peter
is wearing
Cottontail is freaking peeping Tom on the high school girl. That's the dude from high school, that creepy ass one with the fucked up facial hair.
Oh yeah. Okay. So the girl he was in love with is out, like that's her room.
She looks so much better right there, dude.
And she looks like she's at the fucking budget inn.
For sure she is. She looks so much better right there with her hair just like, thrown up in like a fucking bun or something, rather than being all crimped up, looking like she's fucking from the 80s.
So he leaves her a bunny present.
A chocolate bunny.
Is that a chocolate bunny?
Yeah.
And he's peeping outside the window. She's got
because that's what you do at a hotel. You don't fucking close your blinds.
Yeah, she's wearing her shirt and she's got the cold shoulder. That's what that's called. I learned that from Betty. That's called when you have one shoulder,
like when you just have a sweater and you just cut a gigantic ass.
Yeah,
hole
and
in the top of it.
and it stays off of one shoulder. It's called a cold shoulder. I didn't learn that on my own.
I'm still questioning. Ew, so now, is that a Nope, it's a sheriff. Sheriff just showed up to her hotel door and sees the bunny, the chocolate rabbit gift.
And just gives it to her like it's his.
Hey, I'm a sheriff. You called?
What a POS. So she pulls him in.
Pulled him in and started
making out. So apparently
vigorously kissing him.
So apparently they're together.
Maybe. I mean, I would hope.
Yeah. So now Peter
for
Rottentail's,
that guy's sake, because you know how pissed I'd be if the girl that I had a big old crush on my entire life just turned out to be a big old loosey-goosey, and I could have been smashing it at any given time, and still as an adult, I'm like, oh, I'm going to make my move, and then instead she just starts smashing all these other people. I'd be like, damn it.
Yeah. So now Peter Rottentail is still driving, and it's really fast speed.
Hell yeah, he is. He only knows one speed.
And I live my life 1/4 mile at a time.
Damn it. What are you laughing for? I almost beat you. Fuck, god damn it.
So
everything for family.
Pantyhose Man is tied up
in a foggy room.
And Peter Rottentail's gonna fuck him up. And take him to Chinatown.
He's gonna have some of these knuckle sandwiches. Those big ass ears. Like, I heard everything you said.
Like, what you gonna do, bitch?
God, that is some good makeup, though.
I know. Like, the prosthetics are so good.
He says, "I'm going to kill you, Tommy Tom."
Like, I will believe you at that point if you're a gigantic, mutated rabbit. Okay, you win. Just do it.
Oh, God. And he says, do you recognize me? No, I don't, bitch, because you're a fucking rabbit.
Yeah.
I'm 100% positive, Anthony, that I would know if I went to high school with a rabbit.
Yes.
If I went to high school with a rabbit man, I'd say, yep, I remember you.
Oh, you're the rabbit boy?
Oh, yeah, I remember now.
Yeah.
You know? But if you're just like, hey.
Oh, he says, now I'm rotten to the core. Rotten. Rottentail.
Sucker. And he has an Easter basket. I hope you're hungry, Tommy. Eat this tomato in one bite, asshole. So he just karate kicked the chair over.
He like chest kicked him, yeah.
Hi-ya! He's like, eat these Cadbury Bunny, the caramel ones,
like,
not the original ones.
Shoves it in his mouth with his full hand.
Hell yeah, he did. Oh yeah? Well, this person did this. Well, while I was robbing you, this person did this. Fucking hell. Uh-oh. He's just smashing through. Wait a second. So the van has the red light?
Yeah. It's everywhere.
Yeah, right. It's just that van. He's just going to smash an ass in the back van. In the back van? Fuck. This.
I wonder if that van has like a fold out, like a fold out mattress.
You think it's a mattress or you think it's like a blow up bed?
I mean, either one, they could be fun.
They would be fucked up. I mean, the mattress would be, I guess, more high class.
So now, Peter Rottentail showed up to a bar.
Just to a random bar, huh? And he's asking for 2 slippery nopples.
Poured into his mouth.
Oh, and he's saying you need to take your mask off. And Peter Rottentail is saying it's been a rough day. They're saying either take the mask off or get out of my bar.
It's like, it's not a mask, motherfucker.
Blowjob sand. Oh, you don't talk to Peter Rottentail like that.
Pimp slaps him.
He hit him across the head with that fucking bottle.
And drinks straight out of the bottle.
And I like how the entire bar was so happy that he fucking smashed a glass bottle across the bartender's head.
Yeah.
Guess what, bitches? Who's going to serve your fucking drinks now?
Yeah, now you're going to have to get beer.
Or you fucking all witnessed a murder and you guys are all going to be in fucking trial later.
Well, yeah, I cheered, but I was drunk, and I don't know.
But now he says, "Oh, let's play darts," and everyone's like, "Hell yeah! We just witnessed you murder somebody, but yeah, I'd like to play a game of 301 with you." Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Oh god! So now we're at methed up Ross's lab, and sure enough, he is using the lightning to shoot that fucked up laser to shoot the guy's bubbling skin face.
So that's the general, right? Does that look like the general? I can't tell. It looks like the general.
How did the general die?
I can't remember. Oh, yeah.
Grabbed him by his Viagra boner.
Yeah.
Right before he had to call the physician.
I'm pretty sure that's the general.
If your erection lasts more than 4 hours,
yeah,
call your doctor. Have you seen that meme where he's like, "Hey, doc, it's been longer than 4 hours." And the guy's like, "Hell yeah, bro." And he's like, "Yeah." And he's so happy about it.
Well, I was thinking about the part from Dewey Cox. If you have an erection that lasts more than 4 hours, 5 more ladies. So
it is the general, and
that's the general. They're using too much power.
I hope that when he wakes up, his boner wakes up too. And there it is. The lightning bolt is going straight to his boner.
To his boner.
And he's saying, "It's alive."
Well, yeah, it is.
His boner.
But he's not alive.
Is alive, folks.
So is he going to fight the rabbit? I mean, because we have to have somebody that fights the rabbit, right?
One erection at a time, Anthony.
Okay. Maybe I'm just like thinking way too far ahead.
I like how the electricity is just going straight to the tip of his wiener.
So we get
like Step Brothers. Like it felt like a lightning bolt to the tip of my penis. Yes.
So we get to daytime, and Peter Rabbit has had too much to drink, clutching his PBR that he throws into the desert.
God, I've said it before, and I'll say it again, and I'll stand by it. Shittiest part of going camping is having to wake up when that sun comes up, man.
Because if you don't do that usually, then why would you do it normally?
No, I think the sun comes up and it's all fucking, I don't know, humid and all this other bullshit in your tent. So now, wait a second. We're at that creepy ass room that
okay.
the high school person was being held in.
Yeah.
But it's there's a police officer,
the pastor,
scientist, the pastor, and the pastor's wife.
Yes.
Because they're all police officers on a crime scene.
Apparently, like, pastors are allowed to come into your crime scene and just walk around.
Yeah.
Because
while he did a fucking bump from his pinky.
Yeah, because this is the 19th century.
And they don't have any electricity.
Yeah.
So they're going off all that natural light that's coming through the fucking boarded up window wall.
Payson is in Arizona.
I thought I said, Payson?
It said Payson.
What about the other ones? Easterville? It's probably not
I think
real.
that's all like fake stuff, but I think so. This is near Arizona,
unless there's another Payson. What if there's like a Payson fucking Rhode Island?
Maybe.
Could be.
I mean, names get reused all the time, so we get a bunch of praise gods.
Praise the Lord.
Praise the Lord.
We found a dead body. The preacher's wife usually...
He said, "Hey, don't touch that.
Usually,
it's a turd."
Also usually doesn't wear them short-ass booty mini skirts.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not mad that she was wearing it.
Okay, so "don't touch that, it's a turd" is a really great line.
Mm-hmm. So
and
now...
Peter has shown up.
And he's doing the whole the bat swing, like,
he's
winding up.
He's beat the hell out of you.
So he hit him with the bat, and now he's fucking Jack Rabbit stomping the guy's head. That's a fucking good kill.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
That's a good kill. What?
It was flowing.
But did he do it with the board?
Was that an oar? I don't know. I can't tell.
And even he just said, "Hey, wait a second.
Like, what am I carrying?"
So his high school crush, she was banging the police officer, and he said, wait, so that means she's single because he has killed a police officer. So he's like, you're telling me there's still a chance?
Yeah.
See, this is a love story.
It really is.
This is The Notebook.
It really like this is the way they meant to tell the story.
Yeah.
In The Notebook, without the abusive older relationship that they had.
Oh, never seen The Notebook. I mean, I guess is it? Unfortunately, I've never seen that.
You're not missing much. I mean, Ryan Gosling was in it, but it's cool.
I like how now we're at a fair, and there's a kid he's like 12 years old, and he's eating a corn dog, but the corn dog is all over his face. How are you 12 years old and you don't know how to eat a corn dog?
I mean, it's like if Levi like never like developed and continued to grow.
Yeah. Levi, yeah. So now we're in the weird building, and the preacher's wife is doing a bunch of cocaine.
Yeah.
And the high school crush.
Because that's what I like to do. I like to hang out in weird buildings and do cocaine.
Yeah, every time. It's like, hey, you're going to a little kid's birthday party. All right, let me get a fucking ton of coke.
She grabs the Easter bunny and then flips off the girl, right?
Yeah, so Peter Rottentail hurry and grab the Easter bunny's head and put it over him so that way he doesn't look like a freak because he's a real half man, half bunny.
Because you want to take a half man, half bunny to your birthday party. Because you didn't
Easter Falls thing.
You didn't bother to pay for like an actor.
And I like how his hands are still all fucking too big, and
for, like, the
they're
gloves?
poking through the gloves.
Yeah, like "Arr."
Yeah, this guy. Ugh. Looks like he fucking has like, I don't know. This is gonna sound really weird, like octopus dicks coming out of his fucking hands.
Well, yeah, it looks like tentacles.
So fucked up.
And it's very creepy. Okay, so sit down and
see. Here's this dirty motherfucker again.
Sit down and tell me what you want. Oh, he bitch slaps that kid.
Good. He's a dirty little bastard.
I want a skateboard. Shut the fuck up.
Did you see that shit? It was easy, like a fucking 8-inch circumference or diameter
of chocolate on his face.
It covered his nose, all of his mouth, his chin, and so now the preacher is talking to the rabbit, and the rabbit put
his claw,
a plastic egg in her mouth,
in his claw,
and now he's shredding up like confetti. Oh, he wrapped her in an Easter basket.
Wow, that's very artistic.
There you go. And then he stabs her through the top of her head with something,
and then she falls. I mean, okay, so it's very elaborate.
It was pretty nice, though. He gift wrapped her.
He gift wrapped her. That's very polite. And so the pastor is out at the party, and the girlfriend or his ex-wife.
The pastor has that big, huge, diamond-crusted Jesus name, like as what the fuck are those?
Oh, so he's trying to make right with her. He wants to do a dedication to her grandfather.
No, he's trying to smash it.
Yeah, he's trying to hit that. Yeah.
I know. See, now he's taking her into the barn.
He has a full-size pin.
That's what I just said.
Awkwardly, like
diamond-crusted Jesus.
Diamond-crusted Jesus. It looks so fucking weird.
He just took her into the barn, and then he fucking right-hooked her right to the face.
Yeah.
Said, "Sorry, honey. Let me fix my tie." And he's got fucking those pimp rings on his hand.
That's how I start my sexy time.
Remember we were married? And then you just punch her right in the face? What the fuck, man?
Mike Tyson. That's not okay. That you shouldn't do that.
Apparently beating your wife also is not a sin.
Yeah.
Only lying is.
Yes.
So there's no rules as long as you tell the truth.
Yeah.
But I was like, Anthony, did you do this? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, I beat my wife.
Yeah, well, at least tell the truth, Anthony, so you have nothing to worry about.
Exactly.
Like, what the fuck? Yes, I did. I made a radioactive rabbit. And now we're in the middle of the western town out of nowhere.
So is he a cop?
That's the general.
That's general.
But he's wearing, like, the cop the gun holster around their shoulders, and now they're doing a
he's the general because
Western.
he's got his ring on.
Oh, so we're doing the Western like high noon standoff,
And he's gonna so the rabbit runs away.
Well, no, the general pulled the gun out of his fucking side and went to shoot him, and the rabbit did a lightning move and chopped his head off and threw it into the air.
Oh, okay.
And then he ran away saying yeehaw, yippity, whatever the fuck cowboys say after they decapitate a man.
Yeah, because they use lightning moves to decapitate people.
It's hard to move a target. So now we're back at the barn.
And the pastor is intimidating his ex-wife.
It's pretty fucked up Easter Sunday. Like, you would think that if you're the pastor or the pastor's wife, that you'd have to be hosting it. Like me, if I was there, I'd be like, hey, where'd the pastor go? Hey, let's check out this creepy-ass barn. Maybe they went in there.
Yeah.
Then you'd see him tying up his ex-wife.
Maybe we don't go to the most obvious creepy place. That would be a good idea.
And now there's a fucking rotary phone in the barn?
Yeah.
What
Hold
the
on.
fuck?
Hold on. Wait for me to dial all 9 numbers. Hold on. Don't rush me. If I mess this up, I'm going to have to do it again.
Where's it plugged in at?
Yeah, because this is a barn that has electricity.
That's, yes.
I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Just saying, where the fuck did that phone come from?
Yeah. Oh, and he's... Okay, at least he's holding the phone authentically. Like,
yes, he is.
Like that's how you hold the phone when it's as the size of your face.
Yeah. What?
Like,
so
but
now
he actually looks like he's been around long enough to hold a rotary phone.
Well, he has a hostage, and he's saying, "You need my location." I'd be like, "Well, you have 100 witnesses saying that you are in that creepy ass barn."
Yeah.
Like, you're literally hosting the fucking Easter Sunday thing. Who did he call? They just hung up on him.
I know. Like, I'm very confused about who he actually called.
Oh, he called fucking methed up Ross.
Oh, Ross Jr., who is messing with...
So he has another fucking...
Is that the security guard?
Okay, so...
I feel like one of these is the security guard.
The general.
And one's a security guard.
I don't know.
That looks like a security guard.
And now methed up Ross, who just brought that person to life, and they're shaking.
It's like doing like they're this is Sparta.
And and then methed up Ross is telling the new soldier to bring him his brain, and he wants the rabbit.
Yeah.
All right. Well, so now we're back at the Easter Falls Fair.
But this is the Mulligan Ministries
It's a
thing.
Mulligan Minister, whatever the fuck your name is. Where were you? How come you just come out of that creepy barn?
Yeah.
How come you're wearing a fucking Rough Rider's necklace with the fucking crucifix on it? You know?
Stop. Drop. Set him up.
Uh-oh. And now the rabbit called him Mr. Pooty Booty. I guess that's a diss for an adult.
I mean, when I'm trying to make adult insults, I use poopy faced
Yeah.
booty booty.
Like, if I ever see you at Target, I'm going to be like, Pooty Booty. And then you're going to be like, oh, I told you not to call me that. Like, jeez, how embarrassing.
Yeah.
Like, I could see if my kid was in kindergarten, I'd be like, oh, there's Mr. Poopy Shoes. Like, oh. So now he's calling him a bully boy. Oh. And
So
the rabbit has fucking hops.
So it's rabbit versus pastor.
Shove off, pastor.
But he's gonna take the microphone.
Uh-huh.
Oh, let me tap it a bunch of times to test it.
He's gonna make a PSA.
Yeah.
Ooh. So now you're going to believe the Easter Bunny that the pastor is a murderer. And he's a rabbit killer. He murdered my pet bunny.
And he'll kill yours too. So we're back to like 2022 political ads.
I'd say, well, guess what? I don't have a rabbit. And so he just reached into the chest of whoever the fuck that woman was and ripped her heart out.
And gave it to him.
Threw it at him.
I feel like that's more horrific than anything else.
That was pretty fucked up.
Let me take out their heart and give it to you. Mm-hmm. Ugh. I wasn't ready for that.
The prodigal son returns.
So now he takes his mask off and
Hi-ya!
Everybody runs away, which is the appropriate response.
The fucking security officer.
Yeah.
And then fucking
Charlie
from Charlie and the fucking Chocolate Factory shows up.
Yeah.
He's grabbing this dude by his dick and spinning around his head. Jesus, he really is.
Oh, yeah, he is.
And then he's saying, bye, bitch. Ooh, and somebody shot him.
And he's gonna.
And it says it burns like chlamydia. Is that what it said?
It said burns like chlamydia, yeah.
All right. So there's a sniper, apparently.
Just hanging out.
And here's those Black Hawk helicopters.
Older Bill Goldberg. Doom. Doom.
And I was waiting for him to play.
Doom.
Shot through my shoulder, and I'm a rabbit.
You give rabbiting a bad name.
So now here comes Tom Cruise in the fucking jets coming in to do the impossible mission.
Highway to the
amazing ass
rabbit zone.
The rabbit. Yeah. So what the fuck? So the high school crush
unties her.
Is now being untied by
I guess he needs allies.
Hey, remember earlier today when I tried to murder you? Yeah, I'm sorry.
Be my friend.
And now we're back at the
Baghdad
the western town
of the western town.
Damn. I like how what do you call it? The helicopters of Black Hawks are shooting like missiles at him, and he made the rabbit jump up from the explosion, but he corrected himself and landed on his fucking feet and continued to run. What the fuck?
So he
just untied.
Oh, but her chain is still dangling to the chair, or her rope.
I was about to say, it looked like a fucking scene from Thor. Oh, the rabbit got shot, and now he's like, oh, my shoulder hurts.
But now he runs into the pastor and the girlfriend.
Ooh, he's taking her hostage.
Or the ex-wife.
Just like a high school jock would do.
Like, I'm going to use her as a shield and point a gun at you.
Look at my teeth. God, I hope did she put extensions in her hair to look like they're crimped? God damn it. So remember when you graduated high school in the 80s? I didn't grow up after that. And is it cold now all of a sudden? Why is there cold breath fog coming from their mouths?
I know.
Look.
So he's using his hops.
Bunny hop. And I like how the pastor called him a bitch.
Wow, he got he got in range quick.
Got him by the throat. That's a kill move. Please give me a second chance. This is why you don't be a bully.
Yeah, really.
Yep, here's another PSA. Don't be a bully out there, kids.
Yeah, just don't be a shithead.
If there's any kids listening to this.
Then you probably shouldn't be listening to this. But
First off, you should be listening to this. Second off, if you've made it this far, don't be a dickhead bully.
Yeah, really.
All you parents out there, tell your kids, don't be dickhead bullies. Otherwise, a half man, half Easter bunny is going to choke you to death.
And we get the
that was a
helicopter
sniper.
landing.
That was the sniper that shot him in the first place.
And Bill Goldberg's back.
What the fuck? And all of a sudden there's a 1970s military man in a gas mask.
Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doom.
Are they really just fucking surrounding a barn that's on top of a building?
Yeah, apparently.
Seems like a pretty shitty place to build a barn.
I know. It's a really bad place to build a barn.
How do your horses and cows and shit get up there? And then here comes the motherfucking crimped ass hair extensions.
And she's saying, like, she can see the man inside of the bunny.
God damn it. I hope the bunny guy has a lot of money or something. Because
he's hideous.
Exactly. I can deal with your fucking... He looks like a goddamn... Is it a Klingon? Do they have those fucked up ears? Oh, and now he's fighting Nor from The Boys. Did he really just say that he wants to do the horizontal mambo with him?
Yeah.
So this rabbit just fucks anything that's walking, huh?
Apparently.
All right.
Or he doesn't know what the horizontal mambo is.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
But then apparently this guy is more powerful than he is.
Nor?
Yeah,
that's he used to be called Black Nor in The Boys, but then they changed him to Nor.
Okay.
So Nor and...
So he's trying to jump on him, but he's holding his feet.
And he's like, and
just
throws that sound and throws him. And now and look, he's wearing a fucking loose athletic supporter around his dick.
Yeah.
That's like, pretty funny.
Don't show your penis. Don't show your penis.
No. My wiener, my only weakness. And throw through the roof.
And take out the roof supports.
Throw through the 2x4s. And then the high school girl's like crying like, no, his pelvis. And I was just doing a bunch of open hand palm strikes to his face.
Yeah.
Dude, the rabbit doesn't look like it's going too good.
And here comes Ross Jr.
Comes methed up Ross. What the hell?
And so the pastor all of a sudden is awake and...
But the girl's like, no, Peter. I'm sorry, but like, Anthony, you and I are friends, but if you got randomly mutated into a rabbit, I'd be like, fuck, man, maybe Anthony needs to... you probably shouldn't walk around society looking like that.
Yeah, maybe.
You just brutally murdered how many people?
Maybe you don't do that. It's okay.
Go to rehab or something first, and then when they're safe to get out, then sure. But just to start out.
So now he's going into his own mind, and he's standing in front of a cross, just debating the points of whether or not to be Rottentail or go back to who he is.
Oh, and the preacher... He's got that big ass chain still. Methed up Ross on his phone.
So he's on a phone that's connected to a cord that is in his pocket.
But it's like one of those Zack Slater.
Yeah.
Fucking. Hell yeah. Makes all the sense in the world. So now. Oh, Noir is being. All of a sudden is now being controlled by a remote control, like he's a car?
Yeah.
All right. And Peter Rottentail is still in front of the cross, contemplating his life choices.
I love how he has a full monologue about whether or not to be good or bad.
Right.
With himself.
It's like a guitar solo.
Yeah. But it's like a Yingwi Malmsteen.
Oh, and so now the preacher comes
guitar
and
solo.
Nor. Oh, God, I would fucking kill myself.
Nor vomits blood onto him?
Jesus, he grabs him by the throat, lifts his mask up and
like spews
disgusting
blood at him.
And his blood is flammable.
But he's getting caught on fire, so...
Yeah, because he threw him into that fire.
But so you don't have to worry about the blood that just got vomited into your mouth.
You don't. I mean, what? Now all of a sudden there's a big ass block of C4 that has a... Man, I'm kind of feeling this.
Yeah. It hits.
What the fuck? A fuse. That's the name of it. There's a big ass block of C4 that has a fuse tied to it.
Yeah, so he's finally decided what he's going to do.
Oh. And the high school crush is still there, rooting for him, even though he's a brutal murderer who is half man, half rabbit. And now he's going to fight Nor.
In a full-on fist fight.
Uh-oh. He's
going to
Muhammad Ali stance. And now he's moving in lightning speed.
Oh, he's going MMA.
Uh-oh. He's going to bite him in the neck with his rabbit-ass teeth. Rabbit neck bite.
And he gets, like, flipped off, like, acrobatically.
And now he knows Kung Fu.
Apparently.
Yep.
And does some rabbit kicks.
And he's doing the Chung Li. The kick like that.
Yeah.
Time to put my Mortal Kombat. Did he just rabbit stomp him on the head?
Yeah, he said time to put my foot down, and rabbit stomped him on the head.
I love how they're bringing back the 80s. He's dead tired. You know, the 80s one-liners. Oh, but his arm still has a bullet in it.
It seems like he's fading.
And it did a close-up of the fuse leading to the C4 brick. Oh. And all the military men, they were outsiders, like, fall back. And now they're going backwards. And there was a zoom in on Tom Cruise in the fucking fighter jet.
Yeah. So he's saying Peter tells you to leave to the girlfriend.
There's some good ass makeup.
Yeah, it is. Like, he can still, like, make expressions, and
He still's got some fucked up teeth, though.
yeah.
And he's like, please leave. God damn it.
Oh, and they have a kiss with his face covered in blood.
Please lift him up. Oh. But it's still fucked up. It's not the fact that his face is covered in blood. It's the fact that he's a half rabbit, half man mutant. Like Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah.
You know, you can hook up with different races. Perfectly cool.
So they're going to shoot a jet at the building that's blowing up because of the C4.
Yes. But in Guardians of the Galaxy, it'd be super weird hooking up with different alien species. Like when...
Jeez.
Good God.
So the rocket hits at the same time as the C4.
Boom.
Sets off a super explosion.
It'd be funny if they cancel each other out. It's like, whoop, nothing happens.
It's like, that means no explosion.
Yeah. Like on fucking, what, 21 Jump Street?
Yeah.
Where everything that should have exploded didn't, and then all of a sudden the chicken truck exploded.
I remember that. That was a great scene.
Okay, first off, this woman's sweater is way too short for her arms.
Yes.
Why?
She looks like...
And who the fuck is this little kid?
She looks like she's too tall for her clothes.
Yeah. All of a sudden this little kid comes out from the woods and is like, excuse me, ma'am. And this is the middle of the night. Excuse me, ma'am, is the Easter Bunny dead? And there's a burning cross like it's, you know, something else going on in this fucking neighborhood. And
so now Bill Goldberg is carrying the head of the guy.
And it still has his eyes open from Noir.
From Noir. So now the girlfriend and or the love interest and the boy are walking through.
Where the fuck did that little kid come from?
This Arizona shanty town.
Okay, well, it wasn't even the forest. It was the middle of the desert.
Yeah.
And we're back to the projector screen.
Yes, that is showing
the end of
and the end of the movie.
Maybe,
I think.
We're gonna find out in a little bit, I bet.
We're getting a real drag out here.
And that... Oh, hold on. Keeps tricking us. Oh.
We're going to come down and...
Who the hell?
Oh, that's the...
Oh, that's the ball and gagged woman.
Ball and gag woman is now giving birth.
So Noir was the general.
Yes.
Because Noir's head is just sitting there, still alive.
Yes.
Watching his girl give birth
to,
which is very bloody.
Jeez.
She'd be
It's like
dead.
shooting out.
Good God. It's doing the shadow silhouette type thing. And she's giving birth to another.
It says, what in daddy's dick is that?
What in daddy's dick is that? And it's just a rabbit.
It's a rabbit.
That comes out of her.
And nobody wants to touch it because it's going to bite you.
I mean, the rabbit's like, goddamn, what, 4 feet long? And Noir says, this ain't my child.
The kid is white.
Kid is white. Wow. It's a fucking bloody rabbit. And not a Australian bloody rabbit, like just literally bloody rabbit.
And it lunges at the lady trying to grab it. And the military guy almost seems proud.
Looks like motherfucking Crease.
Yeah.
He's like, yes.
He swept the leg.
We birthed another. He swept the leg. Good job. What the hell? So now the rabbit is just almost full-grown rabbit.
And that's the movie.
Pretty rad.
That's a good movie.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's get a refill real quick.
Yeah. Well, we'll be back with some final thoughts on Rottentail.
Rottentail.
And we're back for final thoughts on Rottentail.
I thought it was funny.
Oh yeah, it was crazy entertaining. It's not, I feel like this is one that is not meant to be taken seriously. It is definitely larger than life.
Maybe. It would be pretty funny if there's like, no, that was a serious movie, Ass Faces.
Then we're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah. We'd be like, oh, damn it. Like,
Damn, we took this in the wrong direction.
right?
Yeah.
No, I thought it was, like you said, I thought it was good. I thought it was funny. Yeah. Like I thought some of the kills were super rad.
I love the kills. I feel like Over the Top really works for this movie, that where I feel like it's a lot of like the level that you take a kill to is situationally dependent, in a sense that it all depends on the tone of your movie.
Yeah.
Whereas this one, it's like, this is the, like, if you take this on a serious level, this is the weirdest lab I've ever seen in my life, that has like fluorescent lights everywhere.
Even in vans.
Like, but I feel like the fluorescent light thing works for the movie because it's tonally consistent. It keeps up with the entire movie. It follows you around.
Yeah. Like, you know.
It's more of a visual thing.
It had some good twists in it, you know.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Like, especially, the end, where all of a sudden it brings back the ball and gag girl.
Oh, yeah.
And she's pregnant, and you're just like, well, that sucks.
And she gives birth to a rabbit.
Right? You think that she's like, oh, I'm going to love you forever. You know? Or
Yeah.
it killed her. And then fucking how the military's like, yeah, we got another one. Another one.
Like they were excited,
know?
like DJ Khaled.
Yeah. You know, but I think overall, I thought it was fun to watch.
It was like, I thought that it was, you know, for being over the top, it was thought out well enough that everything that happens kind of feels like it's part of the same idea.
Yeah, for sure. There wasn't a bunch of... There it is. There wasn't a bunch of like, what the hell? What happened here? How did this get to here? Like, it was a good flow.
It was very good flow. Like, it was hour 46, but it was a very good, efficient
Yeah, then as soon as we started, like, I think you guys can hear it in our
Hour 46.
in our voices, where as soon as we figure something out, we're like, oh wait, like that's the boyfriend, that's the jock that fucking did this. Oh, that's that guy that did this. Then it starts piecing together. As other people are watch this, and they're just like, you dipshits, like you should have saw that coming.
Yeah.
Long before you fucking saw it coming. No, I thought it was pretty funny.
It was. I also like how long it takes for him to become the rabbit.
Yeah.
And when
Pretty
he
fucked up.
when he does become the rabbit, it like becomes like a holy shit moment.
Yeah, another thing I liked.
Like because he's like walking down the hallway, and it's like, holy fuck, like.
Goddamn, this is what I look like. Like, you haven't looked in the mirror today, bitch.
But yeah, sorry, what were you saying?
Yeah, no. And then how he still had his like fucking brain.
Oh yeah, and he's still like there.
Can still make conscious decisions.
Yes.
And shit like that. That was a good touch.
Like it adds like a nice conflict there.
Yeah.
That like, do you completely give in to this rabbit, or do you, maintain your humanity?
Yeah. No.
Which kind of like plays into that little like end conflict he has with the pastor. It kind of like
I'd kick that pastor's ass.
It makes it less straightforward and makes it more like, how do I handle this?
I say, guess what? I hold grudges, motherfucker.
Well, yeah, I mean, I agree with you, but
Yeah. He didn't see any boobs his entire life. Oh, well, no. He lost his virginity right there to that ball and gag woman as a rabbit.
He did.
As a human, he never got any.
no, but as soon as he became a rabbit, he was living his best life.
Then he banged that chick twice
And he gets the ball and gag girl.
within, 30 seconds.
Just,
Good
I
for
mean,
him.
I'm not saying like, she didn't say no,
That's hella weird.
but it's very morally questionable
weird.
ground.
Super weird. And then everybody, I like how everybody was like a fucking newer version of, what the fuck? Teen Wolf.
I know.
Like, bitch, you will not fucking see half a rabbit, half a man, and be like, what's up, babe? Come get in this bed. I barely saw you for 2 seconds, and I'm willing to bang you. And
Like-
then the other one, his high school crush. I just saw you murder all these people, and you're fucking hella sweaty and greasy and Vaselined up.
But I love you,
rabbit.
Yeah.
Kiss
Like-
him on the mouth. Those
like-
big ass teeth.
And he has to tell her to leave.
Yeah. I'm going to
That's a
stay
little
with
weird.
you.
Yeah.
I've loved you for so long. No, you haven't. Because you didn't like me as a human, and you literally just met me as a rabbit.
And she basically kissed him. It was a manipulation kiss as a human.
Let me kiss your face.
Like
And your big ass fucking rabbit teeth.
yeah.
Yeah. No, I liked it.
It was super fun. It really worked. I
Yes.
think like a lot of the crazy moments that you're like, what the heck? That doesn't make sense. Like, you can kind of write off a lot of that because of the hyper realism of the
Yeah.
movie.
I think the graphics were good.
Oh yeah. Like, I like how like the prosthetics for the rabbit guy, like for Rottentail, they're like you get face emotion, because I think that
Yeah.
helps out a lot.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have that, you don't have this movie.
Nope.
You
I
lose a
bitch.
lot.
Yeah, no, it was good. Had a bunch of, like we said, the graphics and everything. Super good. But, yeah.
Yeah. You want to close this one out?
Yeah, I think that about does it for the movie. And the goddamn Kraken.
It's starting to kick in.
Remind fucking, what? Indiegogo for New Fear's Eve.
You mentioned that.
Yeah. And then I think next week we'll do something next week.
Oh yeah,
Hilarity will ensue.
of course.
Continue. Whatever the fuck. Whatever. Ensue is a real word, right?
It's ensue. Yeah.
Hell yeah. See, I know that shit. But, all right. Thank you.
Thank
for
you.
listening.
We'll talk
Put
to you
up
next time.
We'll put up some pretty funny post questions.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
Later.
Thank you for listening to the podcast. We are available on Apple, Google, Stitcher, and Spotify. Give us a like and subscribe if you like what you hear.